Uh, I originally didn't want to come. I was like, my mom offered me to come to Africa. I was like, oh no, thank you. And then 2 months later, I was like, hey, can I still go to Africa? She was like, of course. And well, here I am. And it's just been amazing getting to experience all the different cultures and overpriced things at the Maasai village. Overall, it's been really fun, and I already miss it.
We've been lied to about Africa for so long. We don't know what to expect. And then to come here, and most of the vacationers don't look anything like us. It's white people. They're from all over Europe, and they come here for vacation. But it's hard to get us, African Americans, to come here. So now we got cousins and aunties that we met on the trip.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here, wrapping up another travel experience in Tanzania, and we're here at the farewell dinner. And as you can see, everybody's having a great time. So we're going to go and talk to everyone about their experience. And then guess what? We want you to have this experience as well. And as you can see, just everybody's conversing right now. So anyway, who would like to go first and share what your experience has been like here in Tanzania?
I've enjoyed every minute of this trip, especially considering I signed up for it knowing absolutely nothing about it. I've always wanted to come to Africa. I've had to wait 52 years. I waited way too long. And I'm really grateful that I did wait because the waiting allowed my son to come with me. And getting to experience Africa through his eyes, watching him be a young black man educated in America where he is often undervalued and underserved. And under-recognized for his brilliance, and getting to be here with our roots and to listen to every tour guide and every person that spoke and hear not only their genius, but their true pride in this continent. And we don't get that in America. And it just made me feel like, one, I don't want to leave, but two, I can't wait to come back and to experience it with such an open-minded, smart, interesting, funny, outrageous, wonderful group of strangers who are now my travel family. I'm forever grateful, and to get to experience Africa for the first time through my son's eyes is just something that is unforgettable, and I'm so thankful I got to share it with you all.
I've also enjoyed every minute of this trip. I originally didn't want to come. I was like, my mom offered me to come to Africa. I was like, oh no, thank you. And then 2 months later, I was like, hey, can I still go to Africa? She was like, of course. And well, here I am. And it's just been amazing getting to experience all the different cultures and overpriced things at the Maasai village. I don't think the $80 bowl was worth it.
No,
but
that bowl was $80, so oh well.
I'll keep it as a memory.
Don't break it.
Overall, it's been really fun, and I already miss it.
Hi, my name is Alfreda, and this is the third time that I have been on the continent, and every moment was wonderful. From getting here, and now I'm kind of saddened that I have to leave. I've met some wonderful people. Everything that we did was awesome, from the Serengeti to getting the African massages to the lions at the tents in the camp that night. I heard them. I just rolled right back over and went right back to sleep. And they weren't scratching at my door like some people, so I just went right back to sleep. I felt very safe. This is my second trip with Urban Intellectuals Maximum Impact. And if you've never been on one of their trips are awesome. Everything's planned out for you. You don't have to worry about anything. You're safe. Um, the people that are serve you are awesome, wonderful. Your needs are all taken care of. You just need to pay your fee, get you a plane ticket, and get over here. If you've not been to the continent of Africa, you are really missing out on something. To come home, to see where we originated from, meeting people that have been here all their lives it's just an awesome experience. There's none other like it. So if you haven't been, do it now. Do it today. Come on a trip to Africa.
Hi, my name is Sarita, and this is my first time traveling with Maximum Impact. And I will say that I don't usually post, but I post some of my adventures on social media, and everyone was asking, how'd you get there? And I said, Jay Cameron, Maximum Impact Travel. That's what you need to hook up with. But one of the things that I'm a very emotional person when it comes to my people, and just the experience of watching the Maasai people, how they get it done without excuses. That taught me a lesson that I'm definitely going to take back home. No excuses. There are no excuses. The things that I've seen that they were able to do with their hands, it was like amazing. The driver, Abdul, was our driver. He was very patient. Although I know I could be a little sometime. He got on my case, but he was polite. I was like, okay, Abdul, I'll stop. But it was just great. And the youngest person on our trip, I overheard a conversation that was given to him by Youssef. Youssef told the youngest person on our trip that good times are unknown until history. And so I kind of processed that. I was like, good times are unknown until history. And so he said to you that you come back 40 years later, you'll have a different appreciation of what you just experienced. I don't know without have 40 years left, but I do know I have a great appreciation for what I just experienced. So for the youngest one at the table to the eldest one at the table, this has been something that is a dream of a lifetime for me. I don't know about the rest of the group. We met a couple from Australia. They were like, are you all family? And we were like, no, we don't even know each other. We don't know each other. What do you mean family, right? But we are. We are. I joke a lot and I tell people, just because we skin folk don't make them my kin folk. But you all are my kin folk. And I really, really enjoy having all of you. Jay, I thank you for putting this together, all the opportunities that you're giving our people and others at Shaq, the others, an opportunity to experience this has just been amazing. I thank you so much. Asante Sana.
This is my second trip to Africa, second with Maximum Impact, and I had an amazing time with some amazing people. Already planning my next trip. Just I don't know, it was just, I had a great time.
Well, we thank you for coming again. And this is within a year, right? Two times?
Almost a year,
You came last, what?
July, but it was early in the month.
Right. So with almost. All right. Well, welcome back. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. This is Akile, and this trip has just been unbelievable and unforgettable. Those are my two words. I didn't have any special expectations. I just knew it was going to be a wonderful adventure. And for me, it's just been one of these best educational trips. Oh my goodness. And I tell you what, I milked everything I could get out of everybody.
You're not lying about that. Non-stop questions. That's good though.
I use these moments to just pull it all out, starting with the Maasai people. Oh my goodness, just amazing, beautiful people. We got a chance to see their living arrangements. One of the fathers in the group explained, how they live what each role was for the mother, the father. I just thought that was great. And then to go on to the Serengeti, a wide open area, just vast, in a natural, life setting. I mean, with all the animals, I just, that was breathtaking for me to see that vast open areas, and then just to see some of the elephants, the giraffe, the buffaloes, the gazelles, all just running naturally. I just, again, another breathtaking moment. And then to go to the, let's see, Olduvai Gorge. That was another big surprise to see where human erecta fossils were discovered. And that was explained very well. So, I mean, that was another great moment. Again, we learned about our history as humans. The surprise luncheon and party on the boat. Oh my goodness. I started off kind of scary, because we had to sit on the little.
You almost canceled.
I did.
She
because
almost canceled.
I thought it was an excursion because I was talking with somebody else. I thought a few was taking an excursion. I said, well, I don't want to go on that excursion. And then, I finally relaxed when I got on it, and then did we party. Yes, oh my goodness. That was a party among parties. I still feel the energy from that party. We just cut loose and danced and just had a super time. Oh my goodness. All right. And then to go to the spice and butterfly tours. Again, we got the science, we got the natural nature. Those were good, and how they benefit the community and the village. To eat lunch at the Rock restaurant. That scenery, I mean, just walking up to it. It's sitting on a coral rock right next to the ocean. And then it's like, you mean this is real? They actually built something on a rock like this, and it's called the Rock. The food was delicious. But to talk with our driver, who was the driver again? Brother Abdul. No, Brother Yusef, but before, Brother Abdul and Brother Yusef, who really gave a whole lot of detailed information about the Serengeti, the animals, and what they do there. Brother Yusef telling about family life, the culture of Zanzibar. I mean, it was a total package of education, fun, well put together. I loved the fact that I didn't have to worry about anything in terms of planning. And it just took that little extra stress off. So it was an unforgettable and unbelievable trip, and I loved it.
This has been a trip of a lifetime for me. I've always dreamt of going to the Serengeti, and with my background and just not, putting things off, I feel like this was the opportunity. I was invited by Sharon, who went to Ghana, and nothing but good things I've heard. And so I was a little hesitant. I was like, wait a minute, it sounds like a study abroad. I don't know. I'm used to being like impromptu and just doing my own thing on vacation. But I think I really would have cheated myself because it would not have been this perfect. I mean, I didn't have to worry about my ticket. I didn't have to worry about the hotel. And so it was peaceful in that way. This exceeded my expectations, and I really don't know what vacation would come next after this, in regards to being so fulfilling. I truly believe this was top notch, and I'm really going to share this with my friends and family. Really, this was amazing, and yeah, so I'm glad to have met you all as well, and looking forward to more journeys in the future together.
Hello, my name is Sharon, and this is my second trip to the continent. I attended the inaugural trip to Ghana in 2019, and for that to have been Jay's first trip taking folks to Africa, it was amazing then. So I knew that I had to plan to come and try out another location. So as Anissa said, and I don't want to repeat what everyone said, but ditto, 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 ditto. It was everything was just so amazing. The blend of activities, the safari, the crater, the Serengeti, the animals, animals that you've only some of them you've only seen on TV, and to see them out in their natural habitat, and to see animals that, okay, what is that over there? You know, you've never seen it before. It was exceptional. And then you had all the various tours, the spice tour, the monkeys that can't digest. I mean, I learned so many things that cannot digest sugar, so that you would just see. We just saw them just like eating flowers, like back to back. Like what in the world is this? So it was interesting. It was amazing. It was the best vacation I've ever had, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing what you have next, Jay. I know, see what else is on the menu. So I'm down for it. So I will definitely be signing up. Thank you so much for doing everything with excellence.
I don't think I have a favorite part about the trip. I have highs and lows. I can't decide between the boat ride or the balloon ride. But I remember when we were on the boat, my friend had my location. She was like, "Why do it say you in Africa?" And I was like, "Cause I'm in Africa." And she was like, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, right now I'm drinking wine on a yacht." She was like, "What?" And it just made me think, like, I need to bring more people. So I'm really glad I came.
I am shocked. She never shows emotion. So I lost my voice here, but this is my second time coming to the continent, second time with Maximum Impact, and going forward to always be with Maximum Impact. I love the fact that all you have to do is get here, and they take care of everything else. The accommodations are great, multiple locations, multiple activities, to the point we're exhausted when we get back to our hotels. I had a wonderful time again. It was worth every penny. It was worth losing my voice. It was worth seeing Africa through my daughter's eyes, especially at her age, because when I was in Ghana the first time I came, I kept saying, I have to bring my daughter here. She has to see this, because we've been lied to about Africa for so long. We don't know what to expect. And then to come here, and most of the vacationers don't look anything like us. It's white people. They're from all over Europe, and they come here for vacation. But it's hard to get us, African Americans, to come here. So now we got cousins and aunties that we met on the trip. And, you know, I'm sure we'll keep in contact. Anita, she was amazing. You know, my first memory was meeting her. The first thing she did was give us a hug. And it was the warmest hug, and she smelled so good. And she was just like that. She was always nearby, and if she thought you had a question, she just did so much. You know, you want water? Do you want this? And just the team that Jay has, they're amazing from before you even come. And there's really no excuse. They have payment plans. Again, all you have to do is your flight accommodations, and they take care of the rest. It's like a big field trip for grown-ups. That's how I described it before, and this was nothing less. And I'm just so grateful for Jay and Maximum Impact that I had the opportunity to come again. People who are so jealous, so they'll be coming.
This experience has been great, and I've had a great time meeting and getting to know everybody here, the different personalities and whatnot. When I first showed up here in Tanzania, second time on the continent, first time Tanzania, showing up at the hotel was like, all right, this is going to be a bit nerve-wracking being the introverted person that I am, but wanting to bond and get to know everybody and enjoy the trip and help everybody else enjoy this trip. You know, we bit tongue and said, hey, hi, hello, what's going on? It's been a heck of an experience riding in the shuttles with you all, and having dirt facials done as we mashed through the Serengeti at what felt like 100 miles an hour down the dirt trail. When we were asked by Jay if we had ever been down a bumpy road, at first I was like, oh yeah, man, you know, been down bumpy roads before. That's nothing. Nothing compares to that African Serengeti bumpy rocky road that we went down. I swear, nothing will ever compare to that. And I gotta say, that's been one of my memories of this trip, is just the roughness of the road and the flies. Never mind what happened outside the tents and everything else with the animals, but I will not forget the flies. They say African flies bite like none other, and boy, oh boy, nothing has ever bitten through 2 layers of shirts. that flies on this country. So other than that, I've enjoyed everybody. It's been a pleasure, a blessing getting to know everybody, meet everybody. I had a great time. Don't know about everybody else. And hopefully we can all reconnect at some point in time down the road, stay in contact, and continue to live blessed, travelability lives. So miss you guys already, even though you're all sitting here.
All right. So my name is Bruce, and honestly, I really didn't want to say anything. And it's funny because I talk a lot, I do presentations on my job every week, right? The whole time that I've been here, I kept recycling the same thoughts. I'm not supposed to be here. I can't believe I'm here. How did I get here? Because it's been a journey for me. Starting out as a little country boy moving to the city, and my dad made good money. I couldn't understand why are we living in the hood, because of the experiences he wanted to teach his children, and how to reach back to the community. And so I saw a lot of things over the years coming up, dwelling in that environment. I saw a lot of friends that didn't make it. I've had people literally blown away in front of me. And those are traumatizing experiences. And so I always had in the back of my head these no's and don'ts. You can't do this, or don't go there, And I always had dreams of doing something more and seeing something more other than the environment I was in. And honestly, this trip has done that for me because it's exceeded my expectations when it comes down to traveling to the continent of Africa. Like, I literally sitting here now thinking, I'm sitting here with a group of people that have become my family, and I'm in Africa. Like, it's mind-blowing, Words really can't describe how I feel right now, but I know I want more of it, And I realized I wasn't dreaming big enough.
Amen.
And now I'm here because just on a whim and a prayer to say, you know what, why not?
Yeah, why not?
So I'm gonna take back with me a lot, especially a lot more patience. Because I pack my patience, but my patience isn't necessarily as strong as everyone else's. But a few times I've had people tap me on the shoulder, from here. People that don't know me, right? And I know I have a standoffish kind of look when I'm not, smiling. It's okay, my friend, smile. You're home. I felt that, such a generous, caring emotion just easily exuded by someone that doesn't know you. Yeah. And to some of the points that were made earlier, oh, don't go to Africa. But why are you here? Why did you come? So I'm going back to tell a different story to my boys in the hood and say, hey, man, you missing out. You need to come, right? Thank you, Maximum Impact. Thank you, Urban Intellectual, because you got my head now. So there's no turning back. And to all of you guys, I love all the different personalities, the conversations we've had, the way we will break off in the groups, come back together as a group, looking out for one another, especially Sarita. And I just really appreciate you guys, this whole experience. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming, like I'm waiting to wake up and be mad, like, who woke me up?
I might break out with some of that Christopher Williams for us.
So I'll definitely be back, without a doubt. All right, that's all I have.
All right. Well, I think everyone had an opportunity to share, and I want to thank you all for trusting us on behalf of Urban Intellectuals. Freddie Taylor, CEO. I'm Jay Cameron, and I am the CEO of Impact Travel. We want to thank you both for trusting us. Once again, for those who are, because I think we have 4 people who've been with us twice, right? Let me see your hands real quick. Yeah, 4 people who've been with us at least twice.
Right.
And I know we'll be seeing you all again.
Oh, yeah.
Because all of our destinations are designed, everything's very different. So you won't come and say, oh, I had the same experience. You were in Ghana, You were in Ghana? And you were in Ghana? This is different from Ghana, right?
Yeah.
So that's the deal. So with that said, in 2020, I came back here. I was the only person who stayed here in November 2020. I promised them that I would bring people back. When we came back last July, we were the first large group that came back post-COVID. Came back to this hotel, and again, it was shut down. But when I was here, they treated me so well. And I said, wow. I said, well, look at this. And so they want to do something special to say thank you to you all for coming. So,
Thank you for your support. You have been very good for us. Yes, thank you for support. We're proud of you.
We're proud of you.
Having you here is a blessing.
Oh, thank you.
Really appreciate it. And we wish you all the best.
Bring out all our friends.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, son. Thanks.
all right. There it is. So until next time, we look forward to seeing you on another travel and adventure.
Open up your eyes and see all the fun and mystery. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny. From the mountains to the shore, so many things to explore. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny.
The Adventures of Darren and Destiny. And Darren and Destiny are twin brother and sister, and you go on their adventures throughout the African diaspora, meaning so African diaspora destinations, primarily focused in Africa, but we go to South America, we're going to go to the Caribbean. Their first book is going to take you to Ghana, and then we're going to go on a safari, And from there, we're going to go to Ethiopia, and then we're going to Salvador, Brazil. And what the goal is to be able to inspire curiosity in the continent of Africa, in our children from a very young age, and to really tell a more accurate story. Most of our children are exposed to negative images, late night infomercials about how bad things are, everybody's sick, everybody's poor, everyone's uneducated, but that's simply not true. So what Darren and Destiny and their family do is they go to different African destinations. They are learning about these different places. You're beginning to see positive images, but still telling the truth. I mean, that's the important thing, to tell the truth about some of the things that have occurred. But it's all done on our children's level so they begin to understand it. And it begins to pique their curiosity. They begin to learn more. And hopefully one day they will want to explore and visit the continent of Africa and its many countries. There's just so much that Darren and Destiny are able to do, and as they're doing it, it's like they begin to open the minds of a new generation, and they don't get bombarded and indoctrinated with negativity. They're actually able to see positivity and inspiring images and messages about the African diaspora, as well as those who are still indigenous to the continent of Africa, and they begin to learn more and just see things differently. So I'm excited about introducing the adventures of Darren and Destiny.